tryna give you the kind that never goes away. See forever in a day. I wanna be somebody who makes somebody else happy, happy. I wanna know somebody out there is glad to be have me, have me. Wanna call somebody mine.